And I used to believe that it happened more often in Mexico because Mexico is a really macho
Yeah.
country.
Hmm.
But it has happened here in the States too. Like, oh, is that only you? Is there someone else we can talk to? And I'm like, no, that's me. That's only
Like,
me.
nope, just me.
Why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here.
I'm who they sent. I'm the envoy. Like
If I
I
wasn't capable, they would send someone else.
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
as easy as that.
Who do you think you've been talking to this whole time?
Yeah, it's complicated.
All right. Do the intro. Do the intro real quick.
Do the intro?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do the
welcome
intro.
back everyone to another episode of the podcast. We'll pull back the curtain, use them and say what's on the phone. We have our referee like to cut the industry perspective.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah. Just slow it down and then you can hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
You said do
It's
the
all
intro
good.
quick, so I did.
It's all good. This is one of those guerrilla style, just spur of the moment, interviews. We just finished an El Tesoro tasting. I wish I had more time to actually set this up a little bit better, but hey, we're here, and we are joined by Jenny. Would you like to introduce yourself to everyone out there?
Sure.
Yeah, be careful.
Well, hello everybody.
Yeah, this will be your camera. Sorry.
No worries. Hello everybody. I'm Jenny Camarena. I'm the master distiller of El Tesoro in Tapatío. I represent a third generation inner family with the distillery. Really proud to say that I'm the very first woman taking the lead of the company.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great job with the tasting.
Thank you.
Great job with the tasting. One of the problems I normally have when I come to these is attention span. And there's only been a few of them I've gone to where I'm able to listen to the entire thing and not drift off and think about some other stuff. And it was a very interesting story. I know you don't want to tell the whole thing here, but for the people out there who don't know some of your journey, can you let them know how you came to be where you are now in the company?
Sure. Well, the whole distillery and the whole company started in 1937 with my grandfather. He was actually an agave grower that was trying to sell agave to other distilleries, but at some point nobody was buying that agave from him, so he decided to distill it and try to sell it as tequila. And that is how it all started. After my grandfather, my father continued with the company, and after my father, my brothers and sisters did. I'm the youngest of 9 siblings,
Wow.
and I'm the ninth, of course. The eighth is 24 years older than me, so it's kind of like a big gap between us. For a while, 2 of my brothers and 2 of my sisters continue with the company, and 11 years ago, they kind of asked me to get involved. At first, my answer was no. I thought I'm actually an architect. I thought this was not for me. They made me kind of question myself. Of course, I was happy being an architect, but they were trying to plant a seed in my mind about, well, the reason why I am who I am and I do what I do is because of this, because of my grandfather and my parents, and in that moment, them were taking care of our legacy. And I was being selfish enough to say that I didn't belong here. So they kind of planted that seed on my mind, and eventually I give it a try. So I thought again that it was not for me, but the very first thing that impressed me was that the people that I already knew when I was a kid at the distillery, the jimadores, the distillers, the drivers, Memo, Silvestre, Vicente, Johnny, Juan, Gustavo, everybody that I met them when I was a kid. 25 years later, they were still there. And I was like, why are you still here? And the answer was pure passion.
That was the same amount of time it took for your parents to decide to have you as well.
It-
During that whole time, they were like, the same amount of time. They were
I
like, no,
haven't
this
think
is what I
about
want to
it,
do.
but you're right. A whole life.
You said it was a whole lifetime.
A
I
whole
remember you
life.
saying that during the station. It was like literally a whole lifetime.
A whole
And,
lifetime.
and yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool.
And I came back. Of course, I didn't know anything, so all these people became my teachers. I never saw them as my employees because I didn't have the tools to actually give direction. So they all started to teaching me, show me what they were capable of, and that was the very first thing that made me fall in love with with our family business, with our heritage. And the second thing was the actual process of making tequila and the actual spirit, because not only because we make it at home, but I believe that it's something beautiful and it represents a lot of hands, a lot of generations, and a lot of families to get to one shot of tequila.
Exactly. So that actually you landed it perfectly where my comment was going to go. Is that a lot of times, especially with tequila becoming so popular over the last 10 years,
Yes.
a lot of people are uneducated about how much love and passion and, like the generations that
And then they end up bastardizing the product, the spirit itself. I mean, just to kind of, I don't want to trail off, but we're seeing now, I don't know if you heard, but so many brands are facing class action lawsuits because they keep getting sued and sued and sued. Mainly by, I forget what the governing board is for tequila, but you're getting, I'm going to say the names. You're getting 818, Terramana, Casamigos, Don Julio are all basically getting sued because they're saying this is 100% agave when it's not, and it's actually a lot less than what is allowed to be considered. So yeah, you get these people that come in here and just like, oh, this is popping, it's trending. Let me get my hands in there, and then you get a shit product, and then it overshadows actual really good products,
which is
like a Tesoro.
I never hear
Yeah.
never hear that being mentioned at all. So I just wanted to say that.
It's kind of sad because small brands, small distilleries, small producers, we don't have a voice that is as loud as theirs. And if we were, we would be saying another story. The ones that have a louder voice, I believe that sadly, sometimes they are confusing the consumers, old and new consumers,
100%.
because
Yeah.
there's so much information and the way that it's manipulated or focused, sometimes it doesn't represent the truth, or maybe it is the truth, but different.
So many times do
Yeah.
I hear people say like,
How you doing, man?
like oh man, you guys got a Casamigos, or oh man, it's so, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's really not that good. Or they say oh, what do you have for well? That, nah, I don't want to drink that. It's gonna give me a headache. Let me get Don Julio. I'm like, the Don Julio gives you that headache. What are you talking about?
But they don't know that. Of course,
They don't.
Of course,
And then when
see
you
that
try to
product.
educate them, they're just like, nah. Who's the bartender?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
Shut
me
up.
as a producer, I mean, I'm so grateful and I so admire you, bartenders, because you are the ones that are in the front line in this
Yeah.
battle. You are the ones that caught the consumer's attention like entirely for 30 seconds.
But yeah, I mean, we are on the front lines. One of the things that I always find entertaining, though, is that guests want you to walk them to a place that they don't know they want to be at.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is they'll be like, oh, well, what's good here? Or, oh, do you have Don Julio or Casamigos? And then, like you said, when you're like, oh, I don't have that, they're like, well, you don't have anything good. Like, wait, why would I work here if we don't have
If we
anything
don't
good?
have
It's just,
anything, yeah.
you haven't heard of anything good that we have on our shelves. So don't try to treat me as the expert, except when I don't say what you want to hear.
Exactly. And it's tough. I mean, it's tough for us as producers. It's even harder for you to have that arguments with people.
Because
or-
when they have a name they haven't heard, they're just like, nah, it's got to be garbage. It's got to be that bottom shelf. Like, no, it's not. It's really not. Just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's bad. Like,
that is bad, exactly.
expand your palate. Step out of that comfort zone. You know, I mean,
Also,
I
how
don't
the
know.
bottles look has so much to do with
Absolutely.
it. If
It
they
really
look
does.
fancy, they assume that it's the best one. If they don't look appealing, should be something cheap or something questionably.
Mhm.
It's
I mean, like Clase Azul is one of those.
Bells and whistles.
Clase Azul. I'll say, I don't care. I don't care. I hate these brands.
Yeah.
They don't have enough
Yeah.
money to get me to say anything nice
Cheers
about
to
them. I hate these brands so much.
To that.
We need to uplift these smaller, I don't want to say smaller, but not as known. I don't want to say small. I don't want to take away from the process, but these spirits that are overshadowed by these mega brands that just get bought out by these mega distributors or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they just bastardize it, water it down, and then
And that's another thing I'd love to see less of is when a family-owned brand comes up and they build that generational reputation,
yeah,
and then they just sell to a large company because they're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, or whatever the case may be, and then it completely changes the formula because once you hand it over to another company, they can do whatever they want with it, and they'll do whatever they want with your name,
Totally.
no matter what your family name is. You've actually sold them your family name.
yeah. You sold your name.
Sold them your entire reputation.
Like, how much is that
Exactly.
worth to you?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
It's just a couple.
because your name's supposed to hold weight. Now, if you go around and say, "Oh, I'm the so and so Don Julio," you'll be like, "Oh, you're a sellout."
Yeah.
And you hit a really sensitive word, reputation. Because sometimes we got proposals or requests of, oh, what about a pink tequila for women? Or what about a special edition that it's a cristalino or whatever? And in terms of maybe marketing, it's interesting because it's on trend, but we have a reputation that we don't want to change only because of a trend or only because it's something that the younger are requesting. Our reputation is the most valuable thing that we have, our reputation and our quality. So it's complicated. It's complicated.
It is, but keeping hold of your reputation means that you get to dictate your own trend instead of following someone else's.
Yeah.
Where are you guys?
I was gonna make a joke, and then I was gonna say something.
We'll do it.
To reference Scarface when he says, "I only have two things in this world: my balls and my word, and I don't break them for nobody." And I mean, it's true.
It's true.
And the other thing I was gonna ask, not we, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't see too many women master distillers, specifically especially in tequila. I know tequila and like whiskey are like two of the ones where you definitely don't see that often. What are some obstacles you have faced, and maybe even still to this day you come across where you may get like that side eye or something where somebody's like, you're in charge?
Yes.
Do you like what kind of obstacles do you come across, or how often? I mean,
Totally.
if you want to share, if you feel
Yeah,
comfortable
sure.
sharing.
First of all, of course, we are very few master distillers, women master distillers. There's Meli Barajas, it's me, Christina Allen, only a few. We are not that common in the industry. And especially for making business, the moment that you need to sit and actually negotiate is when we get that look. Like, it's only you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Where's the guy at?
Where's the guy? Where's
Like,
the guy
I
in charge?
have been asked, like, literally and specifically, isn't one of your brothers coming? And I'm like, no.
Wow.
Because right now I'm not Jenny Camarena. I'm Tapatio or El Tesoro. I mean, I'm representing the brands, and it's just me. But it happens all the time. And I used to believe that it happened more often in Mexico because Mexico is a really macho country.
Yeah. Mhm.
But it has happened here in the States too. Like, oh, is that only you? Is there someone else we can talk to? And I'm like, no, that's me. That's only
Like,
me.
nope, just me.
Why I'm who?
Yeah.
That's what I'm here.
I'm who they sent. I'm the envoy. Like
If I
I'm
wasn't capable, they would send someone else.
exactly. Yeah.
As easy as that.
Who do you think you've been talking to this whole time?
Yeah, it's complicated.
I love to also. I know you got other things you got to do because you literally flew in here. Is there anything you would like to, now that you have a camera in front of you, like anything you'd like to impart on anyone, or anything you want to say? Like just having the floor be yours to end things out.
Absolutely. First of all, and like I was telling you, we wouldn't be anything without you guys. You are in the front line. You are the ones that are physically struggling with the customers and with decisions and with suggestions. This industry is so big and so noble, but at the same time it's so hard that I just want to thank you and to encourage you to keep doing whatever you like to do. I mean, you don't have to be committed to any brand or to any person or to anyone. Just stay true to yourselves and continue fighting for having the best out of this industry, which is beautiful and it's complex. And we are in this together. If there's some way that I can help or bring something to the table, let us know because we're in this together.
Very well said.
Awesome.
Thank
Again,
you.
anything else? Thank you so much. We
Thank you for the
appreciate
space.
you.
Thing,
Oh,
I did have a note before
He had
we
a
leave,
note.
though. There was this one point where you talked about how your father had fought to get the muy
Muy añejo.
añejo category.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
he was basically the one who created, like, helped to create, and inspired the
Inspired
extra
the
añejo
extra añejo.
category. And so I just want to say, for you being a third generation, you as the extra añejo now going forward get to inspire others out there. So I just wanted to say thank you for everything
Thank
you're
you.
doing.
Thank you.
That was really cool.
I hope that one day you can, in many years, you can turn back and say, "Oh, Jenny was the very first crazy lady bringing this to the table," and that could be actually an example for somebody. So,
Love that.
thank you.
Jenny
you so
Camarena, please give it up for her. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you, thank
We really
you.
appreciate you and your time. And to everyone out there, cheers to the staff.
Cheers to Saf. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
That was so much
Appreciate
fun.
it.
I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.